So why do you feel evangelistic when teaching, but shepherding when leading meetings? I know it doesn't make sense, right? But it does. So why does your prophetic gift show up in team dynamics, but not in your personal study? The answer lies in understanding where your gifts actually operate. Most people think APEST gifts work the same way everywhere. You're a teacher, so you teach. You're a prophet, so you prophesy. But that's not how it actually works. See, Michael identifies as a teacher. He loves breaking down complex concepts, creating learning experiences, and helping people understand. But his team noticed something. When Michael teaches, people don't just learn, they get fired up. They leave ready to share what they learned with everyone they meet. So, traditional assessment would miss this completely. They'd say Michael is a teacher with some evangelistic tendencies. But that doesn't capture what's really happening. APEST-11D organizes your gifts into three-dimensional categories that reveal where your gifts actually operate. So let's talk about those three. Number one, foundational dynamics, which include your core motivation, daily operation, and natural communication patterns. This is your interior architecture, how you process and function at the deepest level. Category two, leadership and transformation, how you express leadership, create change, shape culture, and what environments you need to thrive. This is your impact zone, how you influence and transform. And third category is complex interactions, how you handle team dynamics, navigate resistance, develop over time, and maintain health. This is your relational reality, how you function with others under pressure. You see, Michael's actual pattern, teaching in foundational dynamics, but evangelistic in leadership and transformation. His core motivation is clarity and understanding, but when he leads change, he naturally connects ideas with people in ways that creates contagious enthusiasm. Once Michael's team understood these three category frameworks, they could deploy him strategically. Need someone to break down complex information? Use Michael's foundational teaching gifts. Need someone to cast vision that gets people excited about learning? Deploy his evangelistic leadership expression. The same person, different dimensional contexts, completely different gifts, expressions. This isn't inconsistency. This is sophisticated contextual gifting. When you understand your three-dimensional gift expressions, you stop feeling confused about why you operate differently in different contexts. You realize you're not inconsistent, you're contextually intelligent. Your foundational dynamics reveal your core motivation. Your leadership and transformation patterns show how you create change. Your complex interactions map how you function with others. Together, these three categories, they create the complete picture of how you actually operate. And that's what APEST-11D is able to do. It takes these three categories and it allows us to see how, when, and where we're functioning the way we do, and most importantly, why. And so when you have static assessments, basic standard APEST assessments, and Fivefold ministry assessments, they're great. They're like launching pads to get us engaged with Christ's APEST giftings. But what they're not designed to do is to actually show us how, when, and where, and why we're operating and functioning the way that we do. And that's what these three APEST categories for 11D opens up for us. It opens up for us the matrix, the complexity, and allows us to embrace it all. And more importantly, it allows us to be able to map it so that when we assign teams for movemental projects, the teams are explosive because we understand how, when, and where, and why we function. So if you haven't already, go to our website, take the APEST-11D assessment, and see how your 11 dimensions map across these three categories.